Die hard. Okay.
Yeah, I consider myself somebody that follows a team that like looks at a lot of stuff. I'm not going to say that I'm the most knowledgeable person because I've already told you guys.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm the most historic knowledgeable person. But when it comes to X's and O's in football, I feel like I can hold my own because I've done it. You know, and I've done it at a professional level. So at the end of the day, that's where I tell people, I'm like, I'm a fan of the game. I'm a fan of the mental aspect of what the players go through, and that's where I look at it.
What about you, Jeff? Would you consider yourself a super fan?
I'm a dedicated diehard fan. Yeah. I don't consider. I think the whole term super fan's a little overused. First of all, I mean, there's an amount of dedication to doing what some of these super fans do. You know, as far as getting, you know, putting the attire on that they do and everything. That's not me.
Right.
People have already told me, like, oh, you should, you know, put on a fireman's, you know, turnout gear and everything and be like Fireman Raider Jeff. And I'm like,
but then I would think you're copying Homeboy in New York.
Yeah, that's it too. It's like the only thing I've ever thought about doing, in all honesty, is because I've got a bunch of left old helmets, was converting one of those over to like a Raider helmet. You know, do it up nice and everything. So I would wear the games.
Right.
As far as I would go, you know.
Right.
But I think being now part of the Black Hole and wearing the vest, that's my persona.
Okay.
You know, that's how I'm looking at that.
That makes sense.
That's about as much of a super fan type outfit you're going to see on me as my vest. And then I represent with the patches I put on there. Other people that, you know, I've interacted with. They give me a patch. If, you know, I got the room, I'll put it on there, you know. That's about as dressed up as you're going to see me get in any type of costume. The super fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the ones that have been doing it for, you know, a few decades. You know, they were the pioneers in that. You know, they're the ones that started that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, and
they've
been the icons in that position. You know, then now you've got all these guys coming out of the woodwork with all these. I mean, you got a Wizard of Oz group. Okay, you got a bunch of guys that dress up as Wizard of Oz characters.
Right.
You've got multiple Predators.
Hellraisers, right? Hellraisers too.
Hellraisers. You got a few of those. I've seen, I don't know how many different variations of Beetlejuice. You know, that's another one.
Grinch,
I see all the
Grinch.
time.
There's multiple Grinches now too.
The Joker. Who else? I'm sure there's a rate of Dracula out there. If there isn't, someone that one. You know, we've got the Darth Raiders. There's tons of those. You see those because it's an easy correlation with the Raiders and you know,
especially now in Vegas with it being called the Death Star. Like,
exactly. You know, so I mean that makes sense. You know, I don't know. I think it's a little too much sometimes. That's all.
I get you. I just don't like the labels, I guess. I'm like with labels. Like even with us, right? When it comes to when we get invited to do things or to host, people are like, oh, we need content creators. Like even that word to me is a little cringe. Like I don't do content. I'm just a Raider fan with a microphone and a YouTube channel. You know? Yeah. Like that's all I see. Yeah.
And like the content creator gets put because when you do a like Facebook, when you know you put there's nothing else to put down when you do it, and it'll be like a digital creator or whatever.
Digital creator, yeah.
I'm definitely not a digital creator because that's like a totally different business if you think about it.
Yeah,
you know, so you're limited sometimes to how you can fill out those things. So it puts you down as a content creator.
Yeah,
you know, again, I'm a dude that's sitting in my laundry room.
I didn't want to put that out there about why you came in later. You know? We had to wait for the washer to finish.
Yeah, the washing machine was super loud today, so I had to wait for that to finish.
Hey, let's check in with the chat real quick. Thank you all for joining us and tapping in. Mike McDaniel, of course, I turned down the radio. There's no way I was going to listen to Raider Will's goofy ass for 3 years. Hey man, look, Mike McDaniel. If there were two goofy ass motherfuckers that were going to be here for you, it was me and Will.
Yo, Mike McDaniels, shame on you, bro. Going to the enemy. I'll be like, hey, but we said it. Hey, Jim Harbaugh just got a big upgrade at offensive coordinator. Like whoever.
Remember, it's still up for grabs though. It's still there could be a change of heart, and we'll get into that right now in a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. They did put that clause in there. He still gets the opportunity to become a head coach.
Big Izzy, what's going on, brother? How you doing? How you doing?
Their offense didn't scare me. Now I'm a little nervous.
Right?
He just adds another.
Big Luck does what I think most people do. It's when you cheer for the NFC, not the AFC. I'm kind of a little backwards though, because I'd rather have our conference carry the championship than the other one, you know? And people always tell like, no, Leo, like, why would you do that? Unless it's the Chiefs. Fuck the Chiefs. Fuck the Chiefs, fuck the Broncos, you know? Like, fuck that.
Well, it could be the Broncos.
And it could be, yeah.
So
the Seahawks to lose. That way we can get Kubiak already. Here it is. This is what you wanted to know. Look, he said, the coach, he's one of the best offensive line coaches. He coached the 49ers line when he had injured team, and he ended up with the number 18th ranked O-line. Then joined the Saints, turned that team into number 19 rank. The Seahawks ranked number 8. Mind you, they were one of the worst ones last year. So that's what that offensive line coach would be bringing if he was to come over with Kubiak. Yeah.
Ooh.
Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Mm-hmm.
He actually sent me because he sends me the messages too. So
I'm glad you guys got included in the messages. Let's go.
Yeah, I get
Thank you, John.
And I love it. I absolutely love it. Like he sent me this Flint's bringing, and it's the link from Tom Pelissaro, and he's talking about. It's too small for me to bring it up on the screen because I'm having a hard time reading it here too.
Yeah.
Basically, it's how he turned around the pressure rate that defenses were putting up against their offensive line. Like Charles Cross, 2024, he had 11.5% pressures. Now he dropped it down to like a 7.2. That's the left tackle. The right guard, Anthony Bradford, went from a 9.5 to a 6.0. These are all improvements.
Right.
Abraham Lucas went from a 9.8 to a 6.6. Left guard, I guess they just, Gray Zabel. He's at a 5.7. That's the rookie.
Yeah, he's the rookie.
5.7 for a rookie coming out. That's
and to Seattle's credit, I saw another thing about Seattle because I was trying to see what's making them so good. I saw a list of all the people that this GM has picked. A majority of their role players have come from their fucking draft.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Remember that, people. That is, yes, Kubiak, their offense, the way they're running, but the way Seattle has been able to rebuild is through the draft.
Well, and that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Keep saying, right?
What up, Chris? What's going on, brother? Shout out to my brother Chris, Protect the Shield, man.
My best man. Hey, that's what I was saying, right? Spytech and whoever becomes head coach have to be on the same page. I'll be like, it's them that are making the decision. If they say Mendoza's the guy, because we're going to probably talk about that here in a little bit too. Is Mendoza the guy, right? Is he the game changer?
I don't know,
game manager.
I think we beat the shit out of the Mendoza talk this week.
and I'd be like, people are gonna like, they're saying, hey, I saw it in the chat, Mendoza. Yeah. I'd be like, hey, it's all whether they decide whether they see that guy as that guy. So I'd be like, that's gonna be interesting as well.
That's funny. I wear Lakers and Dodgers hats, and I wear red, purple, and I'm gonna say that's racist now.
What?
I get it. I get shit too for wearing a Red Raider hat because I matched my hats with my shoes.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys about that, man. There's some people that are very like, no, you cannot wear red and blue and like orange and like I've seen tan. I'll be like, I've seen every color. Where do you stand on that business?
You better ask Jeff because you know where I stand.
No, Mr. GQ magazine. I'm gonna start with Mr. GQ magazine.
What does that say?
It says Raiders in red.
Mind you,
hilarious that he matches his hat to his sneakers. That right there. That's the part that got me.
No, Jeff, the part that got me is when this man traveled to Houston. He had 3 sets of clothes.
I wear one of these, man. What do you think? I wear one of these. What do you think?
I didn't see the Merce.
I didn't have it yet. I got it for Christmas.
Oh, there you go. You see?
Yeah. Yeah. The color thing is another funny thing. I think my boy MC Raider got some shit one time because he wore a blue or a brown or a beige Raider hat, and he does it to match whatever he's wearing. Not his shoes necessarily, but his outfit. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna answer the question, but I'll be right back.
Yeah. What did you ask him? Oh, about the hats. See, to me, it doesn't matter. I honestly think like I get the whole color thing. Our colors, our team colors are silver and black. But I think as you start to, I don't know, maybe get older, the way you dress, your style. I don't like. I wear black all the time. So whenever I wear another color, I still want to have my Raider gear with me. You know what I mean?
No, I get you.
Yeah. And I'm not. Like... If I want to wear a red hat, I'm not gonna go get an Angels hat. You know, I'm not gonna. Yeah. I'm not gonna do all that. Yeah.
So I'll just put it like this: don't you tell me how to fan. You let me fan the way I want to fan, and that's the thing, right? Like for me, I don't wear a lot of color. I don't, because my closet has moved more into a black and silver. But if I want to wear fucking red, and that day the hat is red, then guess what? Bro, it's cool. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's not my job to go police the way that you dress.
Right?
It's my job, bro. I'm like, you could go out there in a freaking half shirt and the red and silver banana hammock. And what am I gonna tell you? Like, yo, bro, go do you. Yeah. Like, hey, that's none of my business.
Yeah. And this, I think, shout out to Ja. I think this was his answer to what is a super fan? Is it someone who supports them every day in the first one, and to be at the games, and the last one to leave at the games? And I like that. Another part I would like to add is I don't think you have to be at the games either. At every game,
it's hard. It's
hard because it's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard. Yeah.
But I'll be like, I'll tell you like this. If you watch the game, every game, and you are intent on what's going on with your team, and you watch it from beginning to end, because it's been hard this year, bro. I'm telling you, it's been hard that sometimes I've thought about switching the channel. I'd be like, that Chiefs game, that 31-0 BTA and that freaking Philly game that we took.
It's funny you bring that up, though, because I remember, I don't know if it was this year or another year, but sitting with Noah, and those of you know Noah is my little nephew, the one whose dad's a Chiefs fan, and he decided to be a Raider fan. And we were sitting there watching the game. Look at him. There you go. See, talk about the craziest colors. Laker Raider fans are dying watching your shirt right now.
But you see what I'm saying? And this is where I love, like, when we're able to see this, right? Because we're all over the country.
Yeah.
Like, literally, James or Jeff's in New England. I'm in Colorado. You're in California.
Mm-hmm. Southern
California. You're in SoCal. We're all Raiders fans.
Yeah.
But guess what? Jeff has a different baseball team.
I like that, Jeff. You know? I like that. Yeah.
I think that looks dope.
For St. Patty's Day a few years ago, we were going to a party. Now, I got tons of green, actual, obviously fire department shirts and everything. I'm like, I want to be different. So I saw this online. I'm like, yep, I'm getting it.
That's cool. I had one that said Saturdays are for Notre Dame football and Sundays are for Raiders. And they had like half the shamrock and then half the shield. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what, Leo? You're a Notre Dame fan in SoCal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In the heart of Trojan country.
In the heart of USC. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I'd be like,
during some of their greatest times too, right? I had to endure the Reggie Bush era. I had to endure the season Caleb Williams put belt to ass on us. Like I had to endure all of that.
And that's why I'm like, bro, like it's hard for me to say people need to like cheer for the team in your city. Yeah, and I see people like this all the time. And here, I'll tell you what, especially in Colorado, maybe Jeff gets the same thing. They go like, you're a Raiders fan? Like, how and why are you a Raiders fan? You live in Colorado, right? You get.
Oh, I'm sure you guys get that when you don't live in the state. Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you tell them, hey, man, that's just my team, or I was born there, blah, blah, blah. You kind of give the explanation. Some people will be like, oh, okay, cool. But then some people are still like, oh no, man, you live here now, so you have to cheer for this team.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, that makes no sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I think that's what sometimes we expect was gonna happen when they got to Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
That because that was the local team, because they embraced the Golden Knights so well, and even the Aces so well, that Vegas was gonna embrace the Raiders the same way, but it never happened that way. It was hard because that was a city that had multiple fans of different teams, because so many people moved there from different areas. Mm-hmm.
I mean, for Will, I can see, because he lives in Bronco area. You know,
you live in Patriot country, bro.
Well, yeah, but Will's still closer to the West Coast. I'm almost as far away from the West Coast as we get, still being the continent of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when people see that I'm wearing Raiders gear, which I wear it all year round, so you know, they're like, "How are you a Raiders fan living in New England?" And
I got to make Jeff a Green Raider hat.
I saw them as a kid in '75, and that's what turned me on to them. You know, fucking Patriots. And somebody mentioned, we talked about this the other day. Even as a kid, like, I was never, my father was always a Patriots fan. I was never forced to wear Patriot stuff. Like, I mean, the stuff was limited back then anyway. Like, not even a winter hat, nothing. I didn't have any of that crap growing up.
There was only two teams my father not imposed on me that I followed him with. And one was the Dodgers, the other one was the soccer team, Club America.
Oh, dude, you better freaking follow your dad's soccer team if you're brown, bro. My dad is
I follow my dad's soccer team because in our culture, it's either Chivas or America. But in my family up here, my dad was the only America fan. Everybody was against him. So I was like, that's not cool. I'm going to join my dad.
So for me, it's Barcelona and Real Madrid, bro.
Same. I'm Barca.
Oh, we're Real Madrid. My dad is like, bro, if he sees a Barca jersey, bro, he fucking almost has an implosion. Fucking burns that shit.
Oh, that's cool, Pig's Pig. Shout out to Pig's Pig. I didn't know that. I was watching an old clip from 2011 game in Oakland. There was a full Raider fighter in the front row. Yeah, see? Mm-hmm. I do remember running into various people. I think I talked to John Kukuya one time. And I was like, it's funny that I know him now a lot more personally than I did back then. But I remember running into him in Oakland and like saying hi, taking pictures with him and things like that. Because back then he used to dress up.
Can I tell you a story about him? I've got a weird connection to him somehow.
Really?
Yeah. So the nail salon my mother goes to, the lady that owns it was doing her nails, and they were talking about, I don't know how they got on the subject. I think it was like the Raiders. It was week 1. And she goes, "Oh, yeah, my nephew's coming out here for the game." And my mother asked, "Is he a Raiders fan?" She goes, "Oh, yeah." And she showed a picture of him. And she goes, "Oh, I wonder if my son knows him." Your son's a Raiders fan? Yeah. It's John's aunt.
No way.
Salon. Yeah. So my mother,
that's cool.
Then I get a text from my mother, and she sends me these 2 pictures. And I'm like, I know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
I said, "Why are you sending me these pictures?" Because she just sent them and didn't have it add any context yet.
Yeah.
And then she tells me the whole story. I'm like, holy shit, that's pretty cool. And I hadn't met him yet or really even started talking to them until after that. And then we had that kind of a connection. And the whole time at the game, I didn't realize it. He was 2 rows behind me. We Raider were 2 rows behind me because on some of their videos inside the game.
You saw them? Yeah.
I see myself. I know
that's the back of my head.
I see my hat because I had my the Boone hat on and I had my vest on. So I saw my son and I both standing in their video. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Uh-oh. We have a change of heart in the chat. Oh shit, where'd he go? Where'd I put it?
Change of heart.
Yeah. I wanted to put it on there. Hold on, where? There he goes. Ardell. Our homie Ardell. Shout out to Ardell. Ardell says, I was wrong saying draft an O-lineman in the first round. Mendoza is legit. I was wrong for saying we don't need a QB the first pick. We need that dude for sure. So they have turned our boy Ardell.
Yeah.
And so hey, shout out to you though, bro. If that's what you think, kudos. Thank you for sharing that with us, man. Yeah.
Fuck you, Cheeto. Doesn't want to touch this one with the stick right now.
But to his point, that Miami defense was good, and he found a way to get the dub. And that Miami defense was legit.
You know what? Hey, that's what I told Cheeto. Cheeto, we are all. I think that Raider Nation is about 50-50 on this guy, man.
What did we say about
70-30.
Predator? Why did you say you leave the Predator alone? What did we say about Predator? What did we say?
We were talking about the super fans. I said, there's
multiple. How there's multiple ones. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, go ahead, Will.
I just lost all train of thought, man. But
we're gonna have a Raider Scarface with the man. I get it. His name is
not doing the Raider Scarface, bro. I get it.
He does it. He looks more like Ricky Martin than he does.
Now I look like Ricky Martin. Montana. Jesus, bro. Now I look like Ricky Martin.
No. I'm talking about Mendoza. He said we're gonna have a Scarface.
He gonna be Tony Monraider.
Tony Monraider. We got to get a goofy scuba gas Mendoza. Oh man! Hey, make sure you guys are following our boy Jay, man. Just Raiders, baby. Make sure you guys follow him.
Yes,
he's got great show, great contact. He always joins us every Wednesday on the Raider Connection. Shout out to my boy Jay. Yeah, but yeah, man, that's funny. What did he say? I saw that. Shout out to my boy TJ, man. They labeled TJ a content creator the other day on the Vegas news. But TJ has embraced the content creator thing because that's what he does, and he's doing his thing. He's getting bigger through it, right? But he did that Mendoza video or whatever, the one where they're all singing Mendoza, and they put it on the Las Vegas news. Yeah. So it's a clip that's been going around, and they featured them on the Las Vegas news show. So shout out to Samoan Raider, man, doing his thing out there. That shit's cool as fuck. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, you guys are the Raider content creators. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I don't create content, man. I don't start singing to songs and doing all this weird shit.
Patriots winning it all. I guess it depends because I don't know. I guess
they got a good shot. That's the downside.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm going to ask you guys this: do they get past Denver?
Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this past weekend's games, man. Fucking, obviously, the championship game is this weekend, right? We got the Patriots and the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
Two crazy games, bro. I mean, and it's funny. We'll talk about the I guess not so much the Patriot one because it wasn't much of a fucking game because of CJ, But shout out to the Texans defense, though, bro. That defense is fucking legit. If CJ Stroud or if they decided to play a better quarterback or he didn't have that many turnovers, I think it would be the Texans against the Broncos this weekend. But yeah, like, do the Patriots look like they're it though, based off of that game?
Yes.
Like when you saw it,
bro. When look at the Houston defense, you said it, man. The Houston defense is legit. Mm-hmm. They came after Drake May like no other,
and he's a rookie.
And that's the thing. And then the Patriots defense stood up.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, this team is a complete team. And with Vrabel coaching them, you're absolutely fucking right. They got a chance. And then with the news that Bo Nix got shot down, and I love what the Broncos are, they're all gathering up over there. I see them on their Facebook pages, steady up. But let's be real. Jared Stidham? 4 starts against that Patriot defense.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Raider Will, don't start, bro. You better put some respect on my boy Jared Stidham's name, big dog. You better put some respect behind Jared motherfucking Stidham, bro.
I love that career backup respect.
Right.
I'm like, bro, but to say he's gonna come into a playoff game in this type of situation with this type of pressure, it's gonna be tough.
I will not be surprised. And everybody might be surprised if Jared Stidham comes up and lights it up, but I won't be surprised. He's the one that when it came down to it that year, when we moved on from Carr and then Brady didn't come out, so we were like, oh shit, when we got caught with our pants down, I was fucking pounding like, just rock 1 year with Stidham. McDaniels traded away for him for a fucking reason. He brought him back. Stidham was known to be fucking knowing that system. And picked up that system really well. So if we would have rocked with him instead of getting Jimmy that year, I would have liked to seen that shit, bro. Because you're talking about a guy. Remember that 49er game, bro? And he didn't play all fucking year. But you remember that 49er game. Right? And to see what he did coming in that game, having sat the bench all year long, and the way he picked up that offense, he ran McDaniel's offense a lot better than Carr did. And I like Carr. I was mad what happened with Carr. I just don't think City got a shot. And there's a reason Sean Payton wanted him there and has kept him around, right? So I'm just saying, don't be surprised if Jared Stidham goes out there and does some nasty work, man.
I know it's your show, but I just want to pull this quote up. And this is why I think Sean Payton came out the other day and said, I'm not worried.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not. He doesn't have that deer in the headlight look after the quarterback went down.
He's not worried, bro.
So
yeah,
we'll see.
What's your take?
So heavy for the Broncos because I think the Broncos will get.
And that's the part that hurts. It's like I cannot be out here willfully cheering for them either.
No. Just to shut up these local fans around me that are just all Patriots are one game away from going to Super Bowl. I just want that over with.
If anything, I want the Broncos to win
first round, but nobody wanted to listen to me.
I want to avoid the talk of the Patriots dynasty is back. Like, I don't want that shit to start again, you know?
Yeah. Well, they took a hiatus. Now they're back.
No. And let's be honest, even if they do win, that's far away from saying a dynasty.
Not the Patriots fans. They're ready. They're ready to stick that shit.
They're ready. I get what you're saying. I get that Patriots fans will start jumping on the train that we're back. Vrabel's going to bring us back to championship, blah, blah, blah. But to build a dynasty, Cheeto, we're talking a dynasty is not.
No. I hear what you're saying.
That's 3 championships.
I just don't want to hear. So to that, just so JT understands, there's 2-3 championships. So would the Dodgers be a dynasty right now? Oh, we'll save that for another conversation.
No. Fuck yeah, we're a dynasty. I'm going to touch on it right now. I don't. And I'm going to tell you, people are going to say the Dodgers are bending the rules by spending too much money. There aren't any rules by spending too much money.
Yeah, and it's funny. We'll bring that conversation probably after the Super Bowl. But you know, you want to talk other sports, like the baseball thing is a huge one with the salary.
Yankees did that for years.
Everybody's done it. Hey, here's the thing.
So it's nothing new. It's not like the Rams. It's not like the Dodgers are doing this for the first time ever.
Do you guys think football would be different if there wasn't a salary cap? Like, would we see the same shit? Like super teams?
If there was no salary cap, my God, it would be insane. It would be insane.
So teams like the Cowboys, who have a lot of money, would just fucking buy everybody.
And that's just it. You would have the teams that would excel every year because they can afford to bring in all the names and spend all the money, and they're going to basically buy themselves championships every year.
Like, remember in the 90s, it was the Niners and the Cowboys. That was it. Niners and the Cowboys. Niners and the Cowboys.
Yeah. Before the salary cap, it was a free-for-all. If you could afford the guy, you got him. You know, if you had the money, you were paying it, no matter how ridiculous it was.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, I guess if it was like that, we wouldn't be looking like in the NBA at Kawhi Leonard's extracurricular pay activities. I'd be like, tell me how. And in my mind, I look at that. Tell me how many owners have probably been like, you know what, bro? We know we got a salary cap right here, but I got my other company that if you go over there, you do a couple commercials, I'm going to shoot you a couple extra mil.
Hey, we call those loopholes.
Mark Davis, you better get yourself some loopholes going, baby, because we need it.
Anthony thinks the Patriots are winning it. I don't know.
Man, we can't discard these sea chickens, bro. These sea chickens are for real.
Well, we'll move on to that. But the AFC, though, I think it's going to be a tough game, but this is to me why I as much as everyone's saying, oh, you need to get a quarterback and build around him. My thing, even with these two teams, is the Broncos have a legit fucking defense, right? That's their bread and butter. That's their bread and fucking butter. And defenses still do win championships, y'all. They might not give you airtime or sell tickets because people were saying how boring that game was. I love that fucking game. I love watching defenses just go at it, right? But the Patriots aren't a slouch of defense either.
No, they're not.
Our boy Chase on, right, is out there doing work, man. Chase on out there doing work. And Spillane. So part of me wants them to win for Chase on, right, and Spillane. But then again, like Jeff said, the whole New England thing, like, oh man. Lesser of two evils.
So who do you got?
Against the
Who
Chargers,
do you got, Cheeto?
Since they beat the Chargers in that wild card game, the New England fans around here have been super obnoxious. Yeah, after that game, they're like, we're gonna go. We're gonna play again.
Yeah.
Hey, so who do you got, Cheeto? I need to know who you guys got. Who do you got winning this game?
I think the Broncos are going to win, unfortunately.
Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
I want the Broncos to win, but realistically, I think the Patriots they outmatch them. I really
You think
do.
Drake's going to do his thing against his defense? Yeah,
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm gonna hate to say this, but Drake May has four fumbles, 1 interception this postseason. He's lost 2 of them. For that fact right there, and I fucking hate saying this, bro.
It hurts, huh?
It fucking hurts right now. It hurts my fucking soul. But I see the Broncos pulling off a 3-point win, probably late field goal on a late game turnover. I'll be like, let's move on.
Thank you for tuning in, Daisy. Appreciate you. Thank you, Lisa, for sending out the invite and sharing the channel. Appreciate you. If you guys don't, make sure you follow Lisa Velasco on Facebook. She sells amazing cookies. Yes, the cookies are bomb. She is the cookie girl. She is the cookie girl.
Are they special cookies, Cheeto, or are they regular cookies?
They're Does she make special cookies?
Ooh,
Does she? I'm not aware of the special
You just
cookies.
asked it, so she's in the chat, so maybe she'll answer it.
Yeah, Lisa, do you sell special cookies?
Special
or just regular
cookies?
cookies? I just bought the regular cookies. I bought the regular cookies. Yeah. Yeah. But the NFC, bro. The Rams against the Seattle Seahawks, bro. Yeesh. Is this championship game one just like last year where it was both 1-2, 1-2?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look that up. That's a good question.
Oh no, wait, the Rams aren't 2. The Bears are. My bad. Never mind.
The
Rams aren't. The Rams weren't the number 2. So never mind.
I think they're like 5.
Yeah, because the Seahawks won the division. Yeah. But if these games are anything like the regular season matchups between these guys,
Yeah,
I hope the Rams
1-5.
Yeah, I hope the Rams don't get a lead. Because even when I was watching the Chicago game, I was telling my dad and my brother, I was like, I'm glad the Rams are like this with them right now. Because if you get a lead on Chicago, something happens to Caleb and he turns it up a notch. And then they come back. And Seattle's been the same way with the
Bro,
Rams.
he still turned it up a notch. I mean, like some of those throws, I was like, holy, bro, who does that? Going backwards, 18 yards deep, avoiding a sack, slings it in the corner of the end zone.
A game-changing number 1 overall pick does that. That's what they do. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
but talking about that, Caleb also had a lot of people against him, a lot of dejectors, a lot of people saying, hey, this guy's not worth the number 1.
I don't know about that. With Caleb, it was more about his him crying to his mom, him painting his nails.
Yeah, it was extracurricular crap. It was,
Yeah, the doubts in Caleb was more about his toughness and whether he could run a team
here we go
than it was about his football ability. Yeah.
Toughness and the dog in him.
Oh my God! Hey, you guys got to read the article because we have beat toughness. My bad. But you know what, Jeff? I agree with you. I agree that it's overused. That people go like, "Hey, man, that guy's tough." They'll define tough. Toughness is defined differently for every player. And as a coach, like the one thing I do say is, kids are tough by just coming out here and playing this sport. I never go and say, this kid got run over or something like this, and he's not tough enough. No, I'm like, dude, this kid is putting on a helmet and putting on pads and going out there and putting on what other kids wouldn't do. So that I do declare as tough, right? But again, I guess what Jeff was saying too, we go and we say, oh, these guys are tough. No, man. I mean, like, they are already tough by playing this game. At 34 years old, at 43 years old, if I was to go out there and play right now, bro, I'll probably get to pull a fucking hammy in the first fucking on the first play in the first 10 yards. I'm pulling a hammy.
That's it, Wilfredo. You join the get off my lawn crowd. You join the get off my lawn crowd.
like a going back years, where like Lambert, break a leg and still go out there and play.
Dude, that's ridiculous, right there.
Okay, I got one for you.
Yeah,
Ronnie Lott.
Travis Hunter plays both ways on the field.
That's a special kind of talent. That's definitely a special kind of talent. That's a game changer. That is a game changer.
Does that speak to his toughness, or like the other guys, where it's different than everybody?
No. It doesn't speak to his toughness. It speaks to his ability. Because if you talk about toughness, right? What type of toughness are you talking about?
Well, I think it's
talking about coming to contact.
That's what I'm saying. It's not easy to play both. Yeah.
I would that would be the one time I would sit there and say the he's got toughness in him, because it's not an easy feat to go out there consistently play both sides, not just like get out there.
No, consistently like he did at Colorado.
Not like Charles Woodson where he occasionally got to play wide receiver. That's different. This kid legit is the wide receiver, and he's out there for the majority of the game playing at corner. So that's a different kind. But I'm talking the toughness, like, you go back years ago, like Ronnie Lott, like I said, cut
a finger.
Yeah.
Stitch it up and go right back out there. A guy with a broken leg doesn't even realize his leg's broken because the adrenaline is pumping so hard, and he's still out there. Now that's toughness.
Is that what happened to Bo Nix? That he didn't realize it was broken because of the adrenaline?
Oh, no, he was hobbled right away. You saw it.
Yeah.
But there was another play out.
I can't remember for
he didn't play with it. It happened on the kneel down when he put the ball in the middle.
No. It happened on the play before that.
He said it was that one. He said it was that play.
They said it was the play where he kind of ran to the left.
Even still, the next play, he just had to kneel the ball down.
Yeah.
So
shout out to Ja. I told you guys he's our updater. Jesse Minster. No.
Yep,
See, I didn't hear he was no longer interested in the Raiders. I know he canceled his interview with the Browns.
He's already signed with the Ravens, bro. He signed with the Ravens yesterday.
Coach in the middle.
He didn't sign yet. That didn't come out that he signed overnight.
Yeah.
Bring it up. Show me where it says he signed.
Hold on. Yeah. I was already looking at this morning. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to our boy Martinez 209 bringing us the street knowledge. Red is norte, blue is sur. I'm from Stockton up north. We should wear red, but I live down south where they don't care. But I'm not a banger. I'm a lover. I like that one. Shout out to our boy Accelerator. Cheeto is a mobster. He has to color coordinate. I do, y'all. I do. I don't know why. It's just in me that way. I'm sorry.
All right, they didn't make it official yet. I could have sworn.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought they made it official this morning too.
You guys over here spreading some Mitchell Rentz news. It ain't official yet, man. Come on now. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be like, when you cancel all your other interviews.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So that means he is made a decision.
Serious contender.
Now it's to see whether it's the Ravens or us, right? At this point. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, did you see all this talk coming out of Buffalo?
Yeah, dude.
Joe Brady
not happy. They're not happy. They're shocked.
Mm-hmm.
They're pissed
Let's
off
talk about it.
that they fired him.
Hey, I'm going to tell you like this. As an owner, shame on that guy. What an emotional move. How do you come out in a press conference? First of all, you bag your coach. You're like, well, Josh Allen was crying, and he was just so emotional. So I fired the head coach. And the GM drafted Keon Coleman. They have a video that came out. And it says, Keon Coleman, I can't wait till he runs a 4.57. So
I did see that. Yeah.
Bean.
Mm-hmm.
And the owner goes, it was the head coach's decision to draft this guy. This guy literally looks unprepared and literally put his name on probably one of the worst owners right now in current sports, just in one move.
The GM up there, there's some shit going on up there.
So with that being said, and I know our boy Marky Mark gets a lot of shit, Mark Davis. Shout out to Mark Davis for not being an owner like that. How people give shit. Our owner's not like that, y'all. He may look goofy as fuck. He may eat at P.F. Chang's and be out there with young girls, right? All that shit. But he ain't up there making us look even more fucking dysfunctional than we are.
I get the texts or the Instagrams. Listen to some of the things that the players and other people had said. So Cameron Wolf goes, I talked to 3 Bills players this morning who are just learning the news of head coach Sean McDermott was fired. They were all shocked. He goes, one text I got back was just basically WTF. Deion Dawkins stated, true leader amongst a world full of alphas, honored and truly best to learn under our time. McDeasy, you are truly one of them. I
heard about Deion, and he's a big one. Yeah, he's a main player for them. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Eli Anoku calls McDermott a scapegoat firing.
Right, bro.
Defensive tackle Jordan Phillips on Instagram. This shit here is so stupid, honestly sickening. The best coach I've ever been around.
Damn.
Yeah.
Keep going. I like this. I like not being the most dysfunctional team out there.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense, but you got what you wanted. Dan Quinn Jones on Sean McDermott being fired. Damar Hamlin, a true leader of men. Thank you for everything on and beyond the field. We love you, coach.
Well, that was homeboy that had the heart thing, right, on the field?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he's actually been pretty good since he's been back now, too. So, I mean, a lot of them are saying scapegoat's another one. True leader of men and culture builder. He will land right back on his feet. That was from Dean Marlowe, another coach.
That's crazy, bro.
So they are pissed. Yeah. The players are pissed. And that's a tough deal if you think about it. I mean, you're a player. You love your coach, and you don't understand why they fired him. They had it's not like they lost and had a shitty season. They still turned it around. They made the playoffs. They made, I mean, shit happens. I get it, but man, I wish we had that problem. Make it to the playoffs and lose.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
We can't even get a winning record. We can't even get close to 500.
Let me ask you guys this:
that was
now that McDermott is available, do you guys take McDermott?
As a head coach?
I said it yesterday. I would not be opposed to adding him to the list.
Head coach, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Not at all. You want a culture changer? Boom, there you go.
Oh,
you want a guy that players are going to want to play for? Right there. I think that's the guy.
Yeah.
As far as that part of it, I'm not saying he's the guy for the job. I'm just saying he's that.
Right. Yeah.
Am I still on Kubiak? Oh yeah, 100%.
This is why I get the most shit for wearing red. It's my Bay Area fan. This is who I get the most shit from is my Bay Area fan, for real. I kicked it with them for the first time in Chicago on a boat, and I was wearing all white Raider gear and a red fucking hat and red Jordans. They wanted to fucking chew me alive about why the fuck was I wearing red. I had a Raider.
The red hat was because you're so short, you could stand out in the crowd. They could follow.
Oh damn!
The red sneakers were in case they fell down, they could see where you were.
Oh man!
What are you talking about, bro? I keep saying Cheeto is a big guy, bro. I know that everybody says he's small, 5 foot, but I'm going to tell you the first time I met Cheeto, Jeff. We're at
Richmond.
What was no. I met you before, bro, but this is because Cheeto's up here and I'm down here. So he kind of ignored me. He just walked past me, did the wave by, because he's so famous. The famous Chidolinus. We're at Eye Candy. Yeah, that's exactly what us, bro. We're at Eye Candy about 2 years ago. We're sitting out there, and I'm like,
for the Panthers game.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So he's walking, and I think it was Saturday night. He strolls in. He strolls in late. Late is like not even like casual late. We're talking about like you got to be VIP status late.
Nah,
right?
That's not true.
He walks in. He's walking with Mario, and everybody's like, "Oh man, hey Will, that's Cheeto. That's Chidolinus." I'm like, "Where?" They're like, Chidolinus. And I'm like, Cheeto.
He's so full of shit, man.
No. Like literally gives me the little wave. I couldn't even get a picture, bro. The man was already busy taking other pics. I'm amazed he wasn't citing titties and babies by the time I got over there.
That is not
signing titties and kissing babies.
Hey, bro, 100%. No, not a lie, bro. I got people that will back up the story. I'm telling you, bro. I got one of these. I got the.
So I get. I will add this. I will tell you how it can look that way. I'm going to tell you how it's not me because I'm not like that. Because what actually happened, me and John showed up early because I get anxiety if it's too many people I don't know. So me and John showed up way before anyone got there. And we got a little table inside. And there was this dude that had just got married. And he became a Raider fan that day because he liked my Max Crosby shirt. That was when they came out. So we sat there. So people started coming in, saying hi. The Black Hole had came in. It was Mark, a couple of the super fans, right? They came in with like fucking sparklers and like making noise as they walked in because they had their own little VIP area in the back. So what he saw was MC Raider got there later with his wife. So Mario hit me up. Hey, Cheeto, where you at? Because by then it was packed. So I went out to go get MC Raider to bring him to where we were sitting. So when I came in, it looked like I was late as hell coming in. But that's not what happened, bro.
Sure. That's what we all say, bro. Look how intricate that story was.
Oh, man.
I'll tell you, Jeff, bro, you see VIP, bro. That's the only way you see Cheeto. The Cheeto Lounge. I'd be like, come on now, bro.
You said,
when is Cheeto not VIP? Titties.
Oh man. And mind you, that was for me, that was year 2. So the year prior, I had met like DJ Steph and Samoa and Fitz and them the year prior. And that was all I knew. And I had just met Matt from West Coast Pirates. Yeah. So then that was when I met them. And that's who I was hanging out with mainly was West Coast Pirates. Matt, shout out to them. Actually, I didn't know you were there. My bad. But hey, I hung out with
you see, bro. Hey, like I said, Cheetos.
I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even know who Will was back then. I didn't. I hung out with the Arizona people for the first time because Queen V showed up. So Queen V introduced me to the Arizona peeps like Rock and their president at the time. I can't remember who it was, but yeah. That's fucking funny, dude. That I can see how that would look because I walked in with MC Raider, and then I do remember that.
Nah, bro, hey, I saw what I saw. I stand on business. I'll be like, when you see this man strutting him, I'll be like, and he's strutting his style. So I'll be like, Jeff. I'll be like, bro, he's like lean. I'll be like, he got the strut down. I mean, like, if there was cameras going off, Cheeto's ready, bro. That's all I gotta say.
I do want to ask something. I know we talked about, how somebody was saying something in the message on the post you put up about Nate and everything.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I know you said something about if you're a fan in the city or whatever. How many Raider fans that lived in Oakland were actually Oakland A's fans? That's a question I've always wanted to ask.
I've only in my journey here.
I've never seen any. That's why I'm asking.
I know a few. I know Josh is a big one. The GOAT. Josh is a big one.
Yeah.
Raider Jesse's another one. He's a big Oakland A's fan. Raider one.
Okay.
Spicy too. Spicy Raider. She was the same way. They were both thing, and I think that's because they're from that area. Myra, were you an Oakland A fan? I know a lot of them went to this event that was created, like the last tailgate for the Athletics, and it was like a Raider Athletics, and they were fans of both teams. Yeah,
okay. I think John is too. Kukui.
Yeah, I think John Kukui. No, Kukui's a Dodger fan, or is that now because of Baker? Yeah,
I'm not sure.
He's a big Dodger fan now, so yeah, I don't know.
What about Cisco? Is he a?
Cisco's A's, right? I want to say A's.
Dude, I don't want to get this wrong because then he'll call me and be pissed.
Because I know, like Jack Kenna's.
So Oakland,
Jack Kenna's Athletics, right? Athletics.
No, Giants.
He's Giants. Oh,
he's Giants.
Yeah. See, okay.
How about Sacktown Mike?
Sacktown Raider Mike. What is Sacktown Raider Mike? I'm not sure what Mike is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A third. What are you talking about, Jason? I think a third would be fair. For what? I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. Yeah, I don't know that one, but there was a few. Yeah, that's funny. I didn't know you were there, Will, that day.
Oh, hey, I remember it clear as day, bro. Even my wife was like, she was like, "That's Cheeto." She was like, she goes like, "I thought he was taller."
What the fuck is that?
Well, my wife is short, bro.
Yeah.
My wife was like, she thought you were like, and you're not short either, bro. Like I said, you're like 5'8", right, Cheeto?
Yeah, 5'8". Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Midgets. How tall are you, Will?
Will's like 5'1". Yeah.
You're not
like 5'11", bro.
Yeah, 5'11", 6'1", right there.
You weren't taller than me.
I don't know if I'm taller than you.
Oh, okay. Got you, bro. Got you.
Can't be. If you're 6'1", I'm 6 even. You're not taller than me.
Yeah, I'm 5'8", bro. Why are you laughing, bro? Shout out to the shortness. Shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's a little homie.
I'm a little homie. Yeah. And it's funny when I hang out with Chris, Severe. Well, Turf is about the same height as me. Yeah. Especially Severe. Severe fucking just towers over you. Severe's a tall ass dude, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I heard that. I heard Jack Kenner is too.
There you go. He's like, I could be your security.
Bro, hey, this man needs no security, man. I'm telling you. Everywhere Cheeto Rose, Cheeto Posse is with. No, he's not. And
Jason Downs, I need you to go back into the lab and really research that comment, bro.
That man is 5'8". Hey,
that's
and
Jason,
I'm going to tell you,
that's Jason.
Yeah,
Jason.
Hey, so, did you guys share that video where that guy came out and he was saying, "Hey, the Raiders are better off getting Kyler Murray instead of drafting Mendoza"?
No, I probably made that video though. Huh?
Well, for me, I'm like,
somebody posted it. I saw somebody.
Why would you take on Kyler Murray?
I like Kyler Murray. I'm a fan of Kyler Murray. I like his style of play. It's exciting. I'm not saying he's the best. I know he has a lot of deficiencies in his game. He could be a lot better if he focused more on the game. But I've always liked Kyler Murray as a football player. Like when they were rolling for a while, like I would watch them play just to watch Kyler Murray. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't see Kyler Murray as being a guy that can get us there to a championship game or to the playoffs.
No, but I see Kyler Murray as a guy that's better than what we currently have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But isn't Mendoza currently better than what we currently have as well?
Well, Mendoza is a hope that he's better because you don't know. You're basing it off his college career. We don't know if he's
absolutely
in the NFL. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, we're basing Kyler Murray's off like what he did previously with previous head coaches.
I can't.
Oh my gosh, bro. Are you serious?
So like years ago,
real.
I am no longer single, but years ago when I started going out dating and stuff like that, a friend sent me the video of these heels you can put in your shoes.
Shut up.
And I was like, bro, if you don't fucking stop, like, fuck you.
Are you fucking serious, Cheeto?
Because I told him I went out one time and the girl was like a little bit taller or like my height, or if she was to wear heels, she would be taller. So that was a little weird to me. So then he was like, bro, I got you. And he sent me a video of those inserts you can put in your shoes. I was like, bro, that's catfishing people.
At that point, just buy platform shoes.
Right? Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, I used to have a buddy. Hey, you know them Doc Martens?
I have Doc Martens. Yeah.
So he used to put on the Doc Martens if the girl was just like, dude, get like those 2 inches just so he could be taller than the girl.
Yeah. No, man, I didn't wear inserts. He sent them to me as a joke that I should wear them. Yeah.
He goes and buys extra Dr. Scholl's inserts so he gets like maybe a half an inch taller.
No, these make you like 2-3 inches taller, right? The ones they slide in there. Yeah.
Yeah, they make you like 3 inches taller. Let me ask you guys this. You guys ever date a girl that was taller than you?
To me, it's hard. It's awkward. It makes me feel awkward. Yeah.
I did it, bro. I did it. I dated a girl. I was like a sophomore in high school. I was only like 5'7". He was 6'1". I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. That was the craziest pictures when you have to take a step on the first step of the benches, so that way you're taller than her. Bro, and when the chick has to kneel down and kiss you as a short king, let me tell you, you feel like a pimp, though, bro. I felt like I had an Amazon.
Yeah, that'd be a little weird. That would be a little weird.
It's funny how she got the pictures to prove it too, because those prom pictures must have been ridiculous.
Oh, dude, my mom still has it hanging up in her living room, and she just laughs, bro.
Your mom,
hey, bro, it's my mom, bro. My mom has pictures hanging up, bro. That I'm like, when the fuck did I take that? I mean, like, literally.
Right, Dixon. That's what I said. I was like, no. Sooner or later, the shoes have to come off anyway. So she gotta know that.
Hey, if they come off, you just hoping that they're coming off and the lights are off.
And it's funny because I don't really go to strip clubs here because I was in the military. My strip club scene was overseas. It was overseas,
dude,
right?
I refuse to go.
So it was different. But anyway, I came back home one time. This was years ago. A buddy of mine took me to a strip club, and there was this girl. And for some reason that day, I was like, "Ooh, you a tall one? Like I like that. Like I that day I liked the tall one that day, right? Like yeah." So she comes, takes off her heels, and is like this tall. The fantasy was gone. The illusion was gone. I was like, I told my buddy, like, don't even spend your money, dog. Don't give me the lap dance. Like, I'm cool. Whenever you're ready to go, we'll go home. I was like, oh man, that dude. There's some people that just love strip clubs. My buddy back then, man, because Fridays there was a lot of traffic to come back home from San Diego to LA. So we would wait for traffic to die down. So the majority of the time we'd go eat at Hooters or we'd go eat somewhere. Well, this motherfucker one day was like, let's go to wait at the strip club. Like, I got your drinks. And I was like, dude. I was like, oh man. Deja vu in Mission Valley. That was the spot.
You want to know why I never went to the strip clubs? Because when we were in boot camp, right? You get out of boot camp and you got like all the little local strip clubs. I saw one dude, bro, go out there, spend his whole check in about 30 minutes.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he came back with just a pair of underwears, and he thought he was on Sky 9 because he got her number, that he was going to call her, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, bro, nothing happened. He just came home with a pair of underwear for $1,000. I said, nope, I will not be that guy.
Daniel, how you doing, brother?
For me, around here, thing we had was two things we had going. One, I looked a lot older than what I was, so I was able to get into like the 21 and over clubs without having to show an ID. So I was getting into like the Foxy Lady, like the real classy joints around here.
Foxy Lady.
Years. But there was another place down in the southern part of the state. It was called the Playhouse Theater, and it was an old movie theater, but they had it split. So everybody on this side of the room was under 21. Everybody on the other side was 21 or older. So we were high school kids. We would pile in my car. We'd drive down there, and we'd go in there. And it was a full nude, too. That was the other thing. Wow. And we were all teenagers. We were all in high school. So we were down there every weekend. We'd go down at least one day on the weekend and, hang around down there.
Yeah.
By the time I get older, it's like, it just doesn't, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, Manuel, you ain't lying. Nothing beats the Tijuana strip clubs.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my god. Let's not even.
What's up, Troy? I know, right? That's what I said. He said the Foxy Lady. That just sounds like a classy ass joint, dog.
It is. It's the classiest one around here. I don't know how it is now. I haven't been there in probably about 25 years.
What the fuck, Jay? Jay said I used to get free shows daily.
Where?
What you mean, Jay? Where, dog? Where? Hey, shout out to you, Raider fan. Thank you for tuning in, brother. Get some rest.
Sir.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Hope you feel better. Yeah. He said nothing changed. You still get older. You get discounts.
You get a discount.
Hey, on a different note, did you guys see they finalized the top 5 for the MVP for the league?
They did. No. They did. You got them?
Yeah, I did.
Go for it. Spit the knowledge.
So we got Josh Allen. We've got Trevor Lawrence.
Shout out to Trev. Go, Sunshine.
Drake May and Matthew Stafford. They're all in the running. There's one additional person.
Who?
Who do you think it is?
So you said Trey, you said Josh, you said Matthew. Who was the other one?
Lawrence.
Lawrence. Okay. So who's
So there's 4 right there, all quarterbacks.
Who would be another one? Oh, this is a good one.
I was surprised when I saw it. I didn't think that was going to happen.
For league MVP, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is it offense or defense?
It's offense.
Oh, shit.
Frank got it in the chat.
Don't tell me it's Sam Darnold.
No, Frank got it. It's in the chat.
CMC?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. He
Yeah,
carried the fuck out of the 49ers.
They said he'd be the first player that be comeback player of the year and league MVP, right? In the same year.
I could see that.
So Christian McCaffrey has become only the second player to be a finalist for 3 AP awards in the same year. So McCaffrey, they are also finalists for the Offensive Player of the Year. McCaffrey and Lawrence are among the finalists for Comeback Player of the Year.
Comeback Player of the Year. Lawrence got hurt last year?
McCaffrey?
No, Lawrence. You said Lawrence was also in the running. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he did last year.
Oh, I must have forgot about that. And what about the finalists for Rookie of the Year?
I haven't seen that one.
No? Yeah.
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
What did he do last year, 2024? All right, in 2024, Lawrence played in 10 games.
Yeah, so he did get hurt. Mm-hmm.
He only threw for 2,000 yards, so he doubled that this year. His touchdowns, he doubled. Actually, more than doubled. He had 29 this year, 11 last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, his stats are like pretty much double across the board on everything. Except he had 7 in 24 and then 12 in 2025.
No, shout out to Hobo Raider. Leo, you never gave me your opinion of my channel. You know what? Message me on IG. Message me on IG, and then I'll be able to do that with you, bro. Yeah. I'm always down. I probably forgot. Man, there's so much shit. It's like I forget, especially right now in my life with my personal life. I forgot I was gonna come on with Will today. He's like, "Hey Leo, we're on for tonight." I was about to head out for the day to go.
Yeah, I was witness to that. So yes, it is legit.
Yeah,
I was going on Friday. That's why I was surprised you did it today.
You know what? It makes sense because I told him Fridays is a little harder because I'm busier on Fridays.
He's working a lot more.
Getting rides. I get a lot more rides on Fridays. Yeah.
I got included as an extra. He was like, "You want to come in?" I'm like, "Yeah, all right." As soon as the washing machine.
Genty's in the running for Rookie of the Year.
He should be. I mean, you look at what the rookies.
Absolutely.
He's better than all. He's the top running back out of all the rookies. That's for damn sure.
He did a lot more with a lot less. That'd be like worst offensive line in the league, hands down. I want you guys to tell me one that's worse. If there's one that's worse than ours.
No, I'm just saying it. I don't think he's going to win. I think McMillan's going to win.
I don't think he's going to win. He's definitely going to. He's got a good shot, to be honest with you.
I don't think he has a shot.
No, I think he does.
100 times for Genty.
Well, this is why he would have a shot. Because people like Jason voted 100 times for him.
It's a popularity. That's why I don't put any stock in the pro. When people, you're a Pro Bowler. It's a popularity.
You know when I stopped? It is popularity. You know why? Because remember the year it was Josh Jacobs or Kyler Murray? Josh Jacobs deserved that Rookie of the Year. But because Kyler was a quarterback and everyone was just in love with the of what he was doing as a mobile quarterback.
Yeah, it was a little
like that's why why Kyler won it. But that year, Josh Jacobs should have won that Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, I stopped watching after Sean Taylor fucking obliterated some punter, and people were complaining that it was too physical. I said, damn, that's exactly what the Pro Bowl should be like. Oh, you remember Sean Taylor?
No. Okay, I do remember that, and I remember feeling bad for the punter.
That was not only was that one of the most
brutal hits in the Pro Bowl.
Legendary hits in the Pro Bowl.
Not even in the Pro Bowl. That would rank right up there in an actual NFL regular season or playoff game. This is the Pro Bowl where we're talking about these guys aren't really going out there and trying to kill it. Well, don't tell Sean Taylor that because he was definitely out there trying to kill that punter. That's for damn sure.
Back then they took pride in the Pro Bowl because remember it was in Hawaii, it was Honolulu. Yes. It actually meant something back then to be a Pro Bowl.
That's why in the current system they have now, I don't put any stock in Pro Bowl. When people sit there and go,
have a good day, Emmanuel. Appreciate you, brother.
the biggest thing is the Pro Bowl is between the championship game and the Super Bowl. So whoever's playing in the Super Bowl is not going to play in the Pro Bowl.
Their players aren't in there. Yeah.
9 times out of 10, whoever played in the championship, winner or even on the loser side, they're not going to play in it, or they got injured, or they're nursing an injury. So who's actually finished number 6 overall in the voting on quarterback is now considered a Pro Bowl player,
like
because
the year that Hundley and Carr got in as alternates or whatever.
The fuck didn't Minshew get in one year?
Yeah,
he was with the Colts, and he was like the 5th or 6th one on the list because other quarterbacks weren't playing, whether it be Super Bowl or injuries.
Or injuries.
How do you even take pride in the fact that you made the Pro Bowl? You made it because of, you didn't make it because you got voted in immediately. Asterisk.
Now there's more power behind, or more worth the all pro list, like the first team.
The
make all pro. Yeah.
Well, that's voted by their peers. These are the guys that
Mm-hmm.
play in the league that think that you are the best at your position. I have more respect for the AP because again,
oh, Lisa's here. Lisa, do you make special cookies? Will would like to know.
Hey, why are you throwing me under the bus?
Because you're the one who said, are the cookies special? I said all I had was the macadamia and the chocolate chip. Massive news for the unemployed. Derrick Henry was traded for Ben Simmons and 2 first-round picks.
What the? Nico Harrison?
Oh, Nico Harrison. Gosh. Really, Nico? I just got that.
Come on, man.
Bowers lost to Jaden. Bowers did lose to Jaden. Yeah. Yeah. EA should set up an 11-11 on Madden game for the Pro Bowl. That would be way more entertaining. Well, they used to have that on there. They used to have the Pro Bowl on,
remember
on
that?
Madden. Yeah.
But you know what, man? The Pro Bowl has become like the NBA All-Star game.
Oh,
the NBA All-Star game is straight garbage.
Did you hear who didn't make the All-Star team this year?
Who?
Or the starting 5 at least on the West?
LeBron
James.
Hey, where's the applause button, Cheeto? Cheeto, hit me with that applause button.
This is act, Mike. Hey, Mike, what baseball team do you follow? Do you follow the A's?
Someone said the A's earlier. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to confirm.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pro Bowl ain't what it used to be. Like now it's the flag football thing, right? They do flag football. Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's
because that was when Carr played, and then everybody used to look at him lighting it up out there because he wasn't with us anymore. So he went with no jersey, remember? And then he was out there lighting it up at the at the Pro Bowl. But yeah, man, we got to start wrapping it up. Who do you guys like then this weekend? Both games. I know we talked about the Broncos and the Patriots, but you got the Seahawks and the Rams.
Hey, Jeff. Oh, hey. Go ahead, Cheeto. You already told us you got the Rams, but that's because of
hey, hi
Don. Hey, Don.
She's crying.
Oh, I figured. I'm sorry. Prayers.
Sorry, Don. Prayers for you.
I just want to apologize last night to everybody if I was really kind of ornery.
You were, bro. You were good.
She just took it out of the dryer. She just washed it. It's
the blanket.
It's the blanket that our dog Bo was on yesterday when we put him down. This was his blanket he used to sleep on the floor.
I'm gonna send you a link, bro. There's a link where you can have blankets or pillows made with their image, their face. When we lost our dog Max, I took it hard, just like you did. When we lost our dog Max, so then my mom and them they got pillows and blankets of the dog Max with his image on there. So I'm gonna send you that link. So if you want to do that for your Bo, you can get that stuff made. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they got to meet him when they came out here for the Patriots game. You know, when we did he had been to the house a couple of times while he was out here, and he actually got to meet him. So you know, it hit him too in a way because it's like he remembered, you know, what Bo was like. So that was tough. So
my dog is on a man. So yeah, we have Max's ashes too.
Yeah, we got our dog Duke up on a on the mantle.
Zach Robinson is finalizing offensive coordinator.
Thank you, everybody.
Tampa Bay.
You're welcome.
And Eric Bieniemy agrees to multi-year contract as Chiefs offensive coordinator.
We haven't talked about that. I didn't tell you guys, huh? That Eric Bieniemy's coming back to Kansas City as our offensive coordinator.
Well, I just said it right now.
Yeah, I found out 2 days ago. My brother showed me.
Oh,
yeah. Uh-huh.
Man, that's interesting.
Where did that coordinator go? Where did he go?
They fired
Matt Nagy's like he's looking for a head coaching job.
Yeah, they fired him. That's why they were interviewing him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be shitting me. So he's coming back to KC. Mike McDaniel's in San Diego.
Yes.
Bro, it's gonna be a tough division. Whoever comes in here, that's why I keep saying it. The Raiders' job is not as attractive as people think. They go like, "Oh, we got the first round pick." We have the first round pick and a whole lot of holes. $100 million in contract. We have a lot of holes. We have a lot of things that we have to address. So, bro, and then we're going to be the toughest division again next year. Guaranteed.
Yeah, Jeff. Eric Bieniemy, bro. Eric Bieniemy's coming back. I didn't even
hear that one. That one slipped by me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now let me ask you this then, real quick. I know you guys want to get off the air, but let me ask you this. So if it's Mendoza, do you think he's got the skills to go up against those other offenses and be competitive against those other three offenses in our division? And not only offenses, those defenses.
Well,
that's 3 teams we're going to play twice a year.
I guess it's the way you look at it. Like the way I see it, Mendoza's not going to go against those offenses. That's why, to me, I want to also focus on our defense. But I know we want to, but the offense has to be able to keep up with him. I think when it comes to that, that's why we look about who's going to be the coordinator in our offense. The way I see it with Mendoza, it's going to be kind of like Indiana or the way Seattle is with Darnold, right? It's a run first possession type offense. So you keep Mahomes on the sideline. You keep fucking Herbert with McDaniels now on the fucking sideline for as long as you can. And hopefully we get over these woes of not being able to score in the red zone with fucking Mendoza, because Mendoza's numbers are like unreal in the red zone, right? In college. So then that's what you're going to hope, that you finally get to be able to put points. I don't see him coming here and us becoming this high-flying, high-scoring offense. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How about our current roster? That's for sure.
Yeah, especially with our current roster. You give him a real Johnson, Randy Moss type receiver, who knows? You know, you already got Brock. You got Brock. You got Genty, who ran the rock with a horrible O-line. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Megatron 2.0. So
that's what I'm saying. I said a real one. I said a real one.
Hey, baby, go get it.
No, you know what, Cheeto? I like what you said. I like what you said. If you draft Mendoza, I don't see Mendoza as the savior. I see Mendoza as a guy that we have to look at and say, does he sit on the bench for a year?
I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
I'd be like, if you draft him, does he sit on the bench for a year in order for you to get more pieces around him? Right? If you say, hey, we don't have the pieces around him, I don't want to destroy this guy. He's our first round draft pick. We're going to sit him. We'll ride with whoever we got next year. He'll be our guy.
Yeah, but see, if you're drafting him, he's the way he's playing right now, his age, his maturity, he's not one you have to sit. If it was more, we were taking at number 1, right? Or number 2, because he's 20, he's younger. He is one you would want to sit a year or 2 behind to be able to learn, right? Even if we were to get someone like Arch, I would want Arch to sit a year to learn. But someone like Mendoza, based on the season he's played, his age, his maturity, what his skills and intangibles are, you're drafting him that you're going to play him this year.
How old is he?
23?
23. Yeah. Like, why can't he sit a year?
He doesn't need to, based on what he's showing you.
Well, like, if you feel like he's a game manager and not a game changer.
Because you're saying he's ready to jump in and start right away.
Yeah, that's the whole thing with him. That's what the consensus is of why you need to take him.
No, but I'd be like, if you don't feel that way, why
are you taking him at number 1 overall?
Because, like, again, and this is where it comes back to it, right? Are you gonna be? Hey,
real quick. Shout out to Anthony. Don't any of you work? Hey, you know what? We don't, and don't rub it in our face.
Hey,
I wish I was working. I wish I still had
listening.
A job,
I'm like, do you work?
I'm done. I'm done working.
Shoot.
I appreciate you, Anthony.
I'm not 40 anymore.
Yeah.
And this is where the dilemma comes, right? Because are you going to be in a position to draft a quarterback later on? Are you going to be in the position to do that next year? Are you going to be in the position to do that 2 years from now?
This is that mentality. We always have to get a first-round quarterback. We have to get the first one in the first.
Well, and it's two ways, though. It's two ways. It's two ways.
Yeah, he'll be 23.
Yeah, and we can say this, Jeff, because we've also said you can't be scared to pull the trigger, right? We said, hey, we can't live under the Jamarcus Russell thing.
And you can't. Yeah.
So it's a two-way street, and it's, again, that's why we have to say, hey, it's whatever the coaches evaluate. If the coaches think, hey, man, we can bring this guy on, I'm going to sit him on the bench, I'm going to freaking teach him.
I just don't think they do that
next
though.
year.
Yeah,
and I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But and I just don't see Mendoza coming out here.
If we do that, can you imagine whoever our quarterback is that we have next year, whoever it's AOC or whatever? If you do that, the second he fumbles the ball from the center, the second he overthrows our Megatron 2.0, right? Or he throws an interception, all you're going to hear is the ABBA song playing and the nation wanting that kid in there. The second he messes up.
But are you going to let the fans dictate what you do on the field as a coach and as a GM?
And that's what takes into matter, right?
Yeah,
right?
Seriously.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday, right? With Max about them not asking him about the coaches. Me and Jeff were like, good. Don't ask him about the coach.
You shouldn't have to, dude. And this is the thing. Like, look, dude, and I'm going to tell you like this. We were talking about the Bills owner. The Bills owner just came out and said that Josh Allen is going to have a heavy say in who comes in there. That's the problem. Okay?
That is the problem.
There is no leadership, right? You have to have leadership from the top down. When does the quarterback decide who's going to be the head coach?
I'm sorry. The only thing the quarterback should have a say in is, hey, we're thinking about bringing this tight end, this wide receiver, or this running back in. Or what do you think about this guy as your left tackle? That's huge. If you're going to bring in a new left tackle, I want to know about it because I want to say, because that's my blind side. I want to make sure
you should have a say in that.
If you're going to replace Colton Miller, I'm going to need to know that you're replacing
Miller. That when you're asking about a player that's different, who cares what's on the defense? What are you going to ask Josh Allen about a defense? But the head coach, that has nothing to do with him. He's gonna
or even a receiver that they might be bringing in or drafting. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I love what Ja just said, bro. What happens when you put Fernando Mendoza in and he's struggling and he's not doing well?
Then you're going to be the first ones to say,
he's trash. Why the fuck did we pick
and that's
number
fine.
one?
And that's fine, because this is why I want people to go on Netflix and watch the Elway documentary, because this is what happened to John Elway. Exactly what happened to John Elway, because he went out there and he played like shit. And the fans were like, what the fuck did we do? Did we fuck up? And you know what? They pulled him, put in the vet for a little bit. Something happened to the vet. And then when he came back in, John Elway was like, okay, I got this. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So sometimes you do need to have them sit a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing is, and here's what's going to happen too. If he does go out there and he falters, not only are people going to be saying that about him, but all the people that didn't want to draft a quarterback and wanted to do other things like build the offensive line, because an offensive lineman just can't hold his position, be like, see, we could have done something else and we would have had that position taken care of. Yeah. So it's going to, either way, there's going to be happy and unhappy. So.
Which goes to what Jay just said, right? The bus talk will begin. Trust, we did it with Gente. Yeah.
No, and that's the crazy thing. I'm like, no success immediately 1 year bust.
Say it too. You watch, they'll turn on him as fast as you can imagine.
And this is why I come back and say, hey, are we going to let the fans dictate what the team do? I mean, like, are we going to really be like, hey, you know what? Oh, the fans want Mendoza?
I hope not. As much as we're out here yelling, cheering, doing this, if it's best for the team, fuck the fans, bro.
I agree with it.
Right? Like at that point, like I get it, but you're gonna get like to Jeff's. You're still gonna get the pushback. They don't care about us. Let's stop watching them. This is what we get. Like Mark don't care about us, right?
Yeah. Still gonna make that money whether you go.
Right? Like Cheeto, why the fuck are you going there to support this shit? They don't care about you. All that talk will start over again.
Your famous response when people ask you why you do what you do as a fan. What do you say to them?
What do I say?
Stop
telling me how to fan? Don't tell me how to fan, bitch.
Yeah.
I do this. I actually brought a sound in for it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I go, fan police alert, bitch. Stop telling me how to fan, motherfucker. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I was getting that so much.
No, Raider Nation's not patient. After 20-something years of complete failures, yeah.
I get it. Yeah. When you're the number one pick, the target on your back is huge. Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm.
When you're going to a franchise that hasn't had a winning,
the pressure's on. Like
20 years.
The pressure's on the quarterback. It's on the offensive coordinator, the head coach, the GM, the owner. It's on everybody.
Yeah. I'm the same way when it comes to impatient. I mean, I'll go and I'll be upset. Like if I had more patience, maybe I wouldn't be as hard on JT as I am sometimes. You know. Yeah.
Whereas if you grab a quarterback in the second round and you start him, if it works out, it works out. It was a second round pick.
And that's what happened with DC. Remember, he was a second round pick, and then he came in that preseason game.
That slide for the most part. That nobody really gave him a lot of shit.
No,
early. I should say.
Yeah, and he didn't have like the greatest first year. I don't think we won that many games. At that point, we were patient because you knew you had something in the kid. Yeah,
it's very
you saw it.
Quarterback comes out and just lights it up. Like Jaden Daniel, that was an anomaly. You don't see that often.
No, and that doesn't happen that often.
And when they do come out and tear it up, usually they have year 2 struggles, the sophomore slump,
injuries, and that's what happened with Jaden this year. But then you look at Caleb Williams, struggled his rookie year because the team wasn't ready. They weren't built around him. They
were running a horrible offense that wasn't for Caleb. Once Ben Johnson came in, and
and he did exactly what he needed to do. He already had his quarterback. He just built up around the guy, and look where they ended up.
And they weren't afraid to draft their dude. Even they had Cole Kmet. A lot of people like Cole Kmet, and they still went out there and drafted Loveland. And look at what a gem fucking Loveland has been, bro.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
You already had a Dunze over there.
Mm-hmm.
You had the right mix of like talent, like skill position. If that offensive line and that tight end changed everything for them, right there. And Swift.
Yeah. We will see what JD5 really is this year if he stays healthy without Kingsbury.
100%.
And he's right too. You know, that's going to be a big test for Washington.
And if what I heard about why Cliff moved on is true, then Washington is doing what's best for JD. Because I think the thing was they wanted him to create an offense that didn't put JD in so much risk of him getting hurt. They wanted him not to run around so much, right? Be in a more controlled offense and use his arm and his mobility, not so much his running. And I think that they said that's why Cliff left. Because he didn't want to have to do that.
That's what his offense is predicated on.
That's what his offense is predicated on.
Yeah, and some guys won't adapt. Some guys will be like, no, I'd rather leave and keep my style. So
we'll see if he gets a different OC that does, maybe they do a better job of protecting him with the line and stuff like that. How JD5 will flourish as a pure quarterback passer, not just one that runs around.
We'll have to see, because then he'll have to flourish in the pocket. Develop.
Yeah, but him too. He makes some amazing throws that are out of script.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah. We're just numb. A lot of people want Lamar, man. How you guys on the Lamar train?
You know what? Great talent. Oh, go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead. My bad.
No, that's it. I'm done. Out. I'm not. I'm out.
I don't know what the price tag is. To me, is you got to give up first rounders, and I'm not giving up first rounders for him.
Oh, price tag is going to be too high. I mean, like great talent. I mean, like who wouldn't want a Lamar Jackson on their team? Let's be honest. Like if we could have him on our team as a quarterback right now, we'd be ecstatic.
Yeah.
But price tag is too high, and for us to trade right now, we don't have the pieces in order for Lamar Jackson to be successful. So again, what are we doing?
Lamar, maybe what was it, 2-3 years ago? I would have did it. Yeah. When he was doing the whole contract thing and they franchised them, and then you had permission to trade for him, like yeah.
Yeah, that you're right. That would have been the time, not now.
That's
That would have
different.
been the time. Yeah.
Now is like too late.
Who did we have that year? Did we have McDaniels too, or was Pierce taking over? I think we still had McDaniels on.
Yeah, it was McDaniels.
Would have been
McDaniels.
I think McDaniels, Pierce, kind of like interchange area.
Yeah. Damn, that would have. I don't think that would have worked.
Thing though, real quick about this with the Lamar Jackson. Hey, everybody that doesn't want to trade away Max Crosby, take note of the situation in Baltimore right now, because they ain't going to get as much as they think they're going to get from Lamar Jackson. So if we wait for Max to finish it or come towards the end of his contract, we ain't going to get what you think you're going to get for him. Right now is probably about the highest you're going to get for him if you trade him this offseason. Should have done it a year ago, but you want to fill some and really build this team for the future.
You say something that's very philosophical when it comes to coaching as well. Bill Parcells said it, and he had like a rule. Once a guy hit 30 or a certain age, he would trade him. He loved him, but he would
that was
trade
Belichick, right?
Or was it Belichick? Or
Belichick,
I think it was either Belichick or
he might have learned that from Parcells, but yeah,
because I read both their books, and like in one of the books, I remember it said that. I was like, man, I'm like, you know what? I get it. We get enamored with players. We get enamored with everything, but you have to get the value for that player, and you have to do it at the right time to maximize the value for your team.
Yeah. The other thing Belichick did though too was as soon as a player wanted more money, guess what? You became expendable to him.
Oh yeah, I remember when they traded us Seymour.
It's team first, not individual first.
And that's also a double-edged sword.
Well, a lot of guys went and played for him for cheaper money than they would have gotten somewhere else because they were pretty much guaranteed they were going to win a Super Bowl during that.
Be in the mix, yeah.
If it wasn't going to be this year's season, it would probably be the next year or two that you were going to win a Super Bowl, and that's what some guys were. Every player wants to win one Super Bowl in their career, you know. And once the guys that had won a couple of Super Bowls wanted to start asking for more money, guess what? See you later. Bye-bye.
Who was it? It was they did it with Seymour Troy with us. They had a really good linebacker that ended up going to Cleveland. It was the same thing. He was about to get paid. Yeah, they did it with a lot of their players. The only ones he was willing to pay was
Tom Brady.
Brady used to take
pay cuts. It was Gronk and the other tight end, Hernandez. Those were the two that they paid. They paid Gronk and they paid Hernandez. Yeah. And the O-line
quit after he stopped getting paid. Hey, Gronk quit after he stopped getting paid. He's like 30. He's like, fuck it, I'm partying my whole life away now.
Gronk quit when Tom left.
Yeah, he's like,
that's perfect. That's exactly what he would do. He would trade you away sooner than he had to, rather than waiting until it was too late. And that's the problem with falling into with Max. I'm sorry, all you Max lovers that are married to him, take the ring off because the honeymoon, the wedding, all that.
Look, I'm putting my ring on.
All right. Hey, you want to build for the future, you want to beat something, that's a move you have to legitimately think about.
I want to do it, and I want to do it with him, God damn it.
I'd be like, who wouldn't? I'd be like, I would love for Max Crosby to be here for us to win a championship. But Jeff's correct. If we feel that Max Crosby we have to move on from him in order for us to keep growing.
Right.
Then it's about the shield.
I think that's the other part too. When we talk about coaching and we focus on defense, that's the part a lot of us don't talk about or want to address. Like, can this new coach unlock Max next level? That's why I wasn't opposed to a Tomlin or a Harbaugh or even a Flores, right? Because they're defensive minded or whatever. Like, I think they can unlock Max's next level. As far as the thing we've been waiting for, where you really can say and put them up there with Miles and I would even say Will Anderson now. To me, Will Anderson passed them by, right? At that next level as elite, like I want the coach that can unlock that part of Max. Not that Max can't do it, but I think sometimes you need that coaching to be able to get you to unlock that next level. Like I saw a video of Parcells with Lawrence Taylor, the nastiest fucking linebacker, right? And he told Lawrence, he put an airplane ticket in his locker. And Lawrence Taylor was like, what the fuck is this for? And Bill Parcells told him, because he had difficulty against a left tackle for the Rams at that time. I want you to go to New Orleans and give your jersey to Pat Swilling and have Pat Swilling come play this weekend because he can play against this guy you can't. And Lawrence Taylor fucking lost it, dude. Lost it. Was pissed, throwing shit in the locker room. Went out there and fucking had a great game against that tackle that he couldn't fucking get
That's
by.
a motivator. That's what I mean.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
And I believe that with Parcells because that's just the way he was. He was just a nasty coach, and it was this way or no way, you know.
Yeah,
but it struck me with something right there what you just said. How so-and-so surpassed Max now. Have you noticed a trend with Max in a way? He's falling down that list. He's fallen down that list of top defensive ends now.
Yeah, 3 years ago, I argued with Chris.
102. Now he's 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Yeah. He's falling further down that list. He's still kind of in his prime, but other guys are coming up that are passing him by. So, okay, why he's still in the top 6, 7? Time to unload him. Sorry, before he falls out of the top 10, because that's going to come sooner than you think. I'm telling you. You got another batch of young guys coming out. Bain could push another one that could push him out of that spot, push him down another one. You have no idea, you know. So remember that he's falling down that list.
Yeah.
So what's up,
just to be clear, because I'm a Max lover. I think he's falling down that list not because of he can't or he's deteriorated, but it's the injuries. I can't tell you he's the greatest because the last 2 years have ended in injuries. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm
not a Max hater. I'm just I respect the value of what he will bring to this team by not being here. Like what we're going to get in return is going to turn this team into something to build for the future. And that's what a lot of fans don't understand. And that's where I'm coming from with the whole trade out of the number 1, trade Max. It's all about the future. It's not about what they're doing right now. It's what's going to happen in the future or what we bring in to build this going forward.
Yeah. No, it actually wasn't Jackie Slater, Frank. It was somebody else. It was the other tackle. I thought it was Jackie Slater, too, because Jackie Slater was a dog back then. Yeah. And that's the other part, too, with the coaching. How's that going to, you got to have a coach like that. Yeah. It was Chris that told me about the Flores because I was so opposed to Flores. And to think about what he does in Minnesota, what he's done with lesser names, and how he could probably unlock that next level. And I was like, ooh, now I'm intrigued. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I have been saying that for a while, Jay. And just think of how much the values dropped from last year to this year now already.
Crazy. Max said he had his injury since September. He played through it, bro. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, fellas, I got to bounce, man. I got to go get
my kid. You guys got anything? Jeff, I know you got your show later.
Yeah, Nate and I will be on tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. I'm working on the finalization of the game that we're going to play tonight. I'm going to do a little trivia.
And can you guys pay attention to my answers, motherfuckers?
Oh, my gosh.
No.
I be answering it right, and you're like, oh, no, nobody said it. And then, he said, like, motherfuckers.
I skim over it. I don't even.
I figured, and I'm in my car yelling, dude. I was like, oh, these guys. I know they see it. They're like, fuck that. I'm like assholes.
But it is going to be head coach oriented questions.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
As soon as we're in the search for a head coach,
yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see. If Minter announces, if Baltimore announces Minter, then I think all roads leads to Kubiak with us, right?
Yep.
Yeah. If somebody else announces Minter, oof. He might start to get a little, yeah. All right, y'all. Take it easy, man. Thank you all in the chat. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week again. Appreciate y'all. Dog. Y'all have a good rest of your day.
Sir.
Peace out.
Peace.
This is the Chido and Will show. It's the show where the hot takes fly and the good times flow. Talking everything sports, keeping it real with that smooth West Coast. Laid back feel from the kickoff to the buzzer. Yeah, we got the scoop. Just chilling with the fellas. Welcome to the group, Chido and Will. Cheeto and Will. Yeah, now on the left side, leaning back in the chair, it's Chidolinus, hands up in the air. He's the master of the chill, never breaking a sweat, but he drops a hot take you ain't heard just yet. Informative views, yeah, the man knows the facts, analyzing every play, covering the tracks. He might say something wild, catch you by surprise, but he says it with a smile, and that look in his eyes, cooler than the AC, smoother than the beat. Cheeto brings the flavor that makes the show complete. Pass the mic to the right, yeah, you know the deal. Make some noise for the homie Raider Will. You know he's got the passion, wearing it on his sleeve. Coach's insight, making you believe he sees the X's and O's, breaking down the scheme, but he's cracking jokes, living out the dream. Funny personality and reaching with the chat. Tell him your opinion, he'll tell you where it's at.